Guess what time it is? Hello, you beautiful soul. How are you today? I hope well. Today we are going to get into the new Magnetic Love from Madam Glam. But first, grab your water, your coffee, your tea. I got the Starbucks brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso. Love this drink. So cheers to you, and let's get on with the video. So I'm not going to waste any time swatching because I have so many little tips and tricks and designs for you guys. So here they are, gorgeous as ever. I am obsessed with this. Last February was a banger, and this February is just as awesome. I've never had a glitter cat eye. So I was fascinated by this, you guys. So let's dive into this. So the first one I'm going to start with, I did 2 coats of the Blue Passion, and now I am drenching my liner brush. Make sure it's fully, it has all of the gel on the whole brush. And then I kind of am doing lopsided, just like weird shaped ovals. So I'm kind of just drawing a line where I want the middle of the circle to be. So then I kind of have a way of knowing where I want to be, and it definitely makes the circles or doing your circles easier. It's always easy to do that first circle, first line, and then when you try and match and have a twin sister, it ends up being like your son's brother's, uncle's, sister's friend. So I always kind of do my second one very light and adjust with stronger, lines after I realized that, this is where I want it to be. I still ended up messing it up a little, but, it was fine. So I end up doing 1 coat and, doing the magnet, and then I go and I cure for 60 seconds, and then I do a second coat and do the magnet, and then cure for 60 seconds. I take everything in pieces, so you'll see I did the bottom half after the top half. If you feel comfortable not messing up and you want to do it all in one go, props to you. But I took everything in sections because I still am not the best with my lines and design work. I will definitely still mess it up here and there. So yeah. After I do all of my coats, I will then, if you have issues with, keeping your gems intact, again, just like I took in sections here, take it in sections, do, the first half of the circle or the second half of the circle, whatever you feel comfortable with. Also, I laid out what I felt like I wanted my design to be on the table so that I could just easily pick them up. I adjust accordingly, and then I pop it into the UV lamp to get cured. And then I also take my Madam Glam's top coat. You guys, they are going to be coming out with new top coat, so that's very exciting. I will be doing a review on that. To be honest, I definitely Madam Glam top coat is not my preferred go-to top coat, so I'm really excited to see what they bring out. I totally mess with, though, their matte top coat. That is the best, and I will be using it, so stay tuned. But look at this. I love it. The blue, you guys, I hate blue, but this blue, the glitter blue, is called Icy Touch. I'm obsessed with. I love it. Love it. But onward we go. This is I think it's bitter chocolate. I forget. It was sent. I did a review on it last video, but this is a fan favorite. If you don't have it, you need it. It's gorgeous. It's so easy to do the cat eye with it. It just glides. Look at how easy this is. You guys have to let me know, do you like cat eye? Is it easy for you to do? Look how beautiful. I'm just obsessed. But see here, I'm trying to do a half circle, and the cat eye, see how I'm just going to follow the cat eye arch. So I can see the arch there, and so I'm just going to follow. It's almost like a guide to it. So I can easily just follow that arch and do my line, and it's helpful. Very helpful to get the lines in. So I'm just following that arch, the cat eye arch, we'll say, and it really did help. So that's a little trick if you're doing, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm literally watching the video myself do it. Sorry, I'm not even talking. I'm sorry, you guys. But again, I'm going to do the magnet. I'm doing 2 coats for everything, you guys. 2 coats, and curing after each single one. But I am curious, you guys, like, what, I know some people like have a hard time with cat eye. I'm curious what it is that you guys have a hard time with. I'm not saying I'm perfect at it. There's definitely designs that I still want to conquer with cat eye, but I'm curious what the magnet, like, the magnet does the work. Just kind of, I'm just curious what people have a hard time with cat eye about. And then maybe I'll do like a short, just like showing it, I guess. I don't know. But I'm obsessed with cat eye, and I'm so glad Madam Glam is coming out with more colors. But I've never dealt with the glitter cat eye before, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I do say, if you do have a problem with cat eye and doing it, get one of these glitters, because I will say they don't move as quickly. So if you have a hard time, with maybe you losing that magnet look, which, you guys, my last video I was telling you, and I did a short on this as well, but if you lose the cat eye look, turn your magnet around and it'll come back to you. The design will come back. So there is another little helpful tip. Just flip the magnet around. But I'm curious. So if you do have an issue though, go with one of these glitter gels, because they are not so easily movable. They still move, but they just don't run away from you as quickly. So yeah, I added these black lines. I didn't have this in my original short when I showed you guys, but I feel like it was missing something, and this is exactly what it was missing. I love it with the outline of the black. So the next one is probably the easiest thing ever. You're literally just drawing lines. There's no rhyme or reason to any of this design. You can have missing, white blanks, blank spaces, because we are going to top coat it with another color. But I am literally just drawing lines, and I am wiping it all down from one color to the other with just like a regular lint-free cloth, and going into the next color with no issues. So you guys, I was going to put this out yesterday, but it was Super Bowl Sunday and I was extra busy. I am so excited for the Eagles. They won the Super Bowl. They are my hometown team, and they won. They freaking won, and they did a dang good job at beating the Chiefs. So go Birds / go Eagles, whichever you prefer. But yeah, so here we are I was just, the sparkles kind of get you guys. The sparkles is just like so flashy. So it is kind of hard to see the cat eye when you're doing like this much. But I was just kind of like winging it, seeing whatever I was doing. I even like wanded it. Yeah, there I go. Like boop, 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 just throughout, just to get some kind of movement. So I was doing whatever. Again, this is the first coat. I didn't necessarily do a second coat with every single color. I just kind of went through where I thought it needed it and did like randomness everywhere. But I will show you. I'm taking this gorgeous, this is one I use. I even have it on my thumbnail right now. Supreme Pink. It's a jelly pink. But look at how I feel like it needed something just to tone it down. But see how it's so like small of a, I guess, it doesn't look that like it would be that impactful, but you definitely can see like it toned it down, but you still get the flashiness. I love it. It's gorgeous. So I hope you guys do too. I'm just loving this whole entire collection, you guys. I'm so excited. But anyway, so here I am doing my French. I've realized I'm the person who needs to put like an arch at the bottom and then do my line work that way. You guys, you can go and listen to so many people, but it's true. Like, you just need to do what works best for you. It might not make any sense to one single other nail artist person, but if it's what works for you, then do it. Do it and just figure out what works for you. What makes your work something that you love, okay? So for me, I've realized that doing the little arch at the bottom and then figuring out my lines that way is what works for me. I will also say my line work here is not perfect, but I feel like when you're looking at the nail, you don't at all like truly fully notice. Like, no one's gonna like really like stare at all the little imperfections. So just do your best. I at first was so critical of like, oh, this wasn't right and this was more on this side, but the end result I was obsessed with. I'm so proud of myself for doing all of these looks, because it was like kind of out of my comfort zone. I had a little more time to be able to like think about my designs and go through everything, and I just absolutely love literally every single look. And I hope you guys like are able to recreate if you like something or take something from this video that you've learned, and do it yourself. So here I am taking the Best Matte top coat, and look how smooth this top coat is, you guys. But the trick is you have to put a base coat underneath. Anytime I use a matte look, I always do a base coat underneath and it comes out so smooth. The other thing is I always, no matter how opaque a gel polish is, I always do 2 coats when I do a matte nail. Always 2 coats, because for some reason I feel like the matte just brings every flaw out. So always 2 coats. But anyway, here we go, taking our last look. And again, we are doing a full nail. We're taking some gems, some caviar beads, some bling, some chain, and I feel like a lot of people didn't notice the caviar beads, but wait until you see the end look, because you will see it and it is gorgeous. This will be on my nail next time I do my nails. I love a good caviar bead. Are these caviar? These aren't even caviar beads. What are these, you guys? Now that I'm saying it, I'm like, wait, these aren't caviar beads. No, I think they are. Tell me what they are, people. Anyway, but I do want a quick run through the details of Madam Glam's polishes. They are always vegan, cruelty-free, 21-free formula, palm oil-free, and HEMA-free, which is a huge one. But they are amazing. They are always so opaque. They are beautiful, gorgeous polishes. I always stress that I want everyone to try at least one Madam Glam polish in their lifetime, because I'm telling you, they are top notch. If anyone ever has any questions or concerns, or, just overall some kind of, something you want to ask, just leave it in the comments and I will get back to you. And yes, thank you to Madam Glam for sending these over. I do have a coupon code, Jenna Nails 35, for 35% off your order. They're always running sales. You guys, I am so obsessed with this Magnetic Love I cannot speak. Magnetic Love collection. Thank you so much for watching. I clearly cannot speak today, and so I must go. But thank you all for watching. Peace, love, and fun nails. Bye, guys.